In this chapter, we will look after IPv4 address, assignment of static and dynamic IPv4 addresses, IPv4 address ranges, and its classifications, assignment of class D and E IP addresses for a host. So first topic is IPv4 address. IPv4 address is a 32-bit address. 32 bits are divided into 4 octets. IPv4 is represented in a decimal format by converting these octets from binary to decimal values. So generally from binary to decimal conversion is done if in a octet if all are 1, then each binary represent a decimal value. For example, if the last binary is 1, then it represent 1. If second last, then 2. Then if it is third, then it is 4. Then further it is represented from binary to decimal. 32, then it is 64, and this is 128. So if we want to convert this binary IP address to decimal, then it octet is converted from binary to decimal, and addition for the all digits is done to convert this binary into this decimal format. For example, this one represent 128, so 128 plus second digit represents 64, this 64, then this 128 plus 64 is 192. If we convert this IP address from binary to decimal, then it is a 128 plus this is the 32, then 128 plus 32 is nothing but the 164. This also converted from binary to decimal, then this represent the 4, this represent the 4, so this is the 4. If we convert this from binary to decimal, then this is nothing but 2 plus 1, this is the 2 and this is the 1, so 2 plus 1 is nothing but the 3. So in this way we can convert binary IP address to the decimal IP address. So in the next topic we will learn about how to assign the static and dynamic IP address to a host. In this slide, this is the static IP address. By selecting use the following IP address, we can assign the static IP address to a host. So we will see it practically. In my case, I am connected through Wi-Fi network. So to assign an IP address statistically, first we go to the network and internet settings. In this, I am connected through Wi-Fi, so I have selected Wi-Fi, then go to the network and sharing center. In this case, connection is Wi-Fi. Go to the properties, then select the IPv4 because I am assigning the IPv4 address. So in this case, by selecting this, use the following IP address, I can assign IP address statistically. For example, in my case, I assigning this IP address to this machine. Then based on the IP class, it assign the subnet mask automatically, and we have to also give the default gateway. So in my case, I am using this default gateway. So we can check this address by this run application through cmd commands prompt. Just put ipconfig, enter. So in this case, my current IP address is this 192.168.43.15, and subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and default gate is 192.168.43.1, which we assign through statistically. Now we will see how can we assign IP address dynamically. So this is the dynamic IP v4 address assignment. For that we have to select obtain an IP address automatically, so it will obtain IP address through DHCP server. So we'll see it practically. So go to this network and network internet settings. My case I am using the Wi-Fi network, so I have selected Wi-Fi. Then go to the network and sharing center, then go to the Wi-Fi, then go to the properties, select IPv4 because I am assigning the IPv4 address